What's going on? Today I'm doing a video on my GTA 5 Elegy Retro Custom. I based it off the Midnight Purple 3 V-Spec R34 Nissan Skyline. So, yeah, this is a modded color. It cannot be obtained legitly in the game. This is just a showcase. It's not on how to get the color because it's a color that cannot be obtained. It's a modded color. You need a program called Save Wizard to do it. Save Wizard costs $50. You can make the paints and stuff in story mode. You could do other stuff too. I'll show you everything that's modded on this car that's unobtainable in the custom shop in a minute. But yeah, for this video I just wanted to show off this amazing paint. Only 160 R34 Midnight Purple 3s were made in the whole world, so it is the rarest paint job that you could get. In real life it is a chameleon paint. It's a purple and blue and it switches colors, and as you can see my Elegy Retro in the game is a purple and blue. See, in Los Santos Customs you can't make paints like this. That's why modded colors and getting modded cars are so cool, because you get Yankton plates, you can get modded wheel colors that are unselected, you get green window tint. You can see the green window tint better, like right there you can see it. What else? Yankton green windows. Oh yeah, pearlescence. You get modded like pearlescence. Even my interior gauge color is modded. It's unselected. But yeah, I just wanted to show off this car and stuff because it really is an amazing car. Like I said, Midnight Purple 3. Yeah, there's the interior. Really nice. Like I said, see, it's all blacked out, modded black. You can't normally get black with the sparkos and stuff. It's just an amazing car. So yeah. And drive like this with everything open. Oh, now I got the hood off. You can see. What I like about the Elegy Retro is it actually has the RB26 engine in it, like the model of the engine. Whereas like the Supra has the RB26, but it shouldn't. They should have made it its own engine. I think the Jester Classic. I don't even drive my Jester Classic. I only did when it first came out, but I don't even drive my Jester Classic now because compared to this car, it just feels so lazy. So I don't even want to be associated with it. It just is a very lazy car. So we're losing sunlight in the game, so I'm gonna drive it around and let you see it better, because you couldn't really see it with all the doors and stuff open. So I'm gonna drive it around a little bit more before we lose all the sunlight, because in the dark it just looks like a black paint job at nighttime, and when the sun starts going down it just looks like black, and sometimes you can see the blue. You cannot see the purple at nighttime. So before this sun gets too weak, I want to showcase it. Like even right now, see how the sun's going down? You can barely see the purple, but it's there. It's just an amazing paint, you know, the way the light hits it. Like right there, it pretty much looks black, but that's how Midnight Purple is in real life. You know, it's how the sun hits it. It's chameleon paint. Like right there, like where the sun's hitting, you could really see it. Also, you can see the green windows. And I'm probably gonna get a custom license plate. My iFruit app wouldn't work, so it wouldn't let me. I kept trying to make like a plate that said like Midnight or V-Spec or something, but for some reason my iFruit app, everything but Los Santos Customs is working, so I can't make custom plates. I kept trying to make a custom, you know, get on Los Santos Customs, and my phone just, the app closes on its own, and it says like, the app stopped. I don't know if that's an issue with everyone or if it's just my phone right now. But, yeah. So, the green windows look really sick. I like the green windows. What up?
What brings you in today?
The city bus is faster than this?
Yeah.
Nah.
You know, it handles a little better.
No.
What else?
The big ass bus. That'd be funny. The city bus. Midnight purple. So I guess we could start with the respray. As you see, click on pearlescence. You can really see the purple now without the blue. It's a very dark purple, and that's what the game lacks. They have all these colors. They're in the game. You just can't get them in the custom shop, and it's really a shame because like these dark colors are the ones that pop the most, and they can only be done with like programs and stuff in story mode and glitched and brought in online afterwards. So it's really a shame that all the purples we get, you know, like if I go on primary, like all we have, and even crew colors, you can't do real dark crew colors without like putting, like you have to do something crazy. So it's like the closest purple I'd say to that is the in-game midnight purple. That's a lot different from that though. The in-game midnight purple that they offer, you can see the difference, and that's without the pearlescent. Like, you can tell the difference right there between the two with the top of my card, but that's without the pearlescent, so this card's amazing. But yeah, like I said, when you click on respray, nothing's selected. Normally, if you have a regular pearlescent that's in the shop, you go right down to it. And just to show you, like, ultra blue would be the closest one if it didn't have a modded pearlescent, but mine's a lot different, and I just think it makes it a lot brighter than the ultra blue. Like I said, these are all pearlescents that Rockstar even made themselves. They just failed to add them to the game, like legitly. I don't know if they thought it would clog up the list, but or because there's already 75. Because it is, a lot of the hidden pearlescents are very similar to ones that are already there. It's just that they're, you know, like right now they're not in the game. They're hidden, and you have to use programs again. But I'm saying they're not selected on the list because technically they shouldn't even be being used. It's complicated. I mean, it's not really complicated. That's really the whole thing of it. But like I said, I don't know if it's because it's so close, because there's no other blue that's close, but ultra blue would be the closest, but it's still, you could really see a different pitch. It's a big difference. Obviously I'm not going to do that. That looks like my other crew color. It looks like a Bayside blue kind, not really. Alright, but yeah, so modded paint. What else? Wheel color. As you see the wheel color I click on, nothing's selected because it's modded. The closest one would probably be a bright blue, but no. Like I said, this is another thing. We have all these royal blue, but it's still a little brighter than that. Like I'm saying, this is it's a wheel color, and I put chrome on there because even though it's a modded wheel blue, I couldn't see it with the midnight purple. Like I was looking, and I was just like, these blue rims. If I don't want to take the wheel color off because I'll never be able to get the wheel color again. And that makes this car the most badass car because it has all this unselected stuff on it. So I'm not going to remove the wheels, you know, and the color, but that's why I had to throw chromies on it. Like, chrome rims was it, because I'm not going to have the blue. If this car had the bluer rims, like, it totally ruins it, but I could never get that blue back, so I just decided to keep it. Of course, no bulletproof tires, so I love it. Windows, that would be none, so for anybody that just wants to say that it was the way the sun was hitting it, that's false. It really does have a green window tint. That's another thing. Now, green is the only unselected tint that you could get. There's no blue or orange, or, you know what I mean? There's no other colors. Green is it. Like I said, the light smoke, dark smoke, limo. Like, there's black window tint, and then there's green. And also, you can't get any more. Like, with limo, it's like really pitch black. The green's like a light smoke green. Like, that's it. You can't tint it any darker. I don't know why it was in the game, but that's like all this stuff. It's not like someone created it. Rockstar created it, though, you know, and it just got put in the game, or it didn't get put in the game. It got designed in the game files and all that stuff, and it was there, but it wasn't ever added to the shop. So that's how that goes. If we were in Benny's, I'd show you. That's a light color. That's unselected too. It's a black. And honestly, it's a burden because you can't see your speed or none of the writing on the gauges. Because it's a Benny's car, you can choose light colors. But I was gonna take it off, but I figured I'll never be able to get that back. And it's not like the cars go quick in this game anyways. You're never gonna get your car over 120. Now, there's a glitch to get this car to do about $160, but what I'm saying is the cars in GTA are pretty slow normally. They do like 130, so I'm not really missing much on the speedometer. But yeah, this is it. This is the car. I mean, midnight purple. Now it's dark out, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just very hard. It looks like maybe even a black and blue at night. I guess you can see the purple. Yeah, you can. Okay. I mean, I know this video is just about the midnight purple. It was going to be, but then I ended up getting into the whole car as a build. So that's that. But yeah, I mean, I just really like this car. It's sweet. We don't have the R34 wing or any of that cool stuff, so yeah. And I also don't really care for that. I don't know what these are. Are these fuel cells or something? I think this is like a fuel cell or something that goes right here, but I don't really like them sticking out the window. It's just that's the only way to get you get the fuel cell in the rear seat delete if you want the carbon dash. And I wanted to take advantage of that carbon dash because there's a million other cars in this game with this interior, the regular 2013 Salt and the Sentinel XS, the Sultan RS, I guess. I mean, there's just a million cars with this exact interior model, but there's not a ton of them with the Benny's modifications. So I just wanted this to look as unique as possible. This is my race one, kind of. It's like my sick one. This is the one I drive the most out of my two Skylines. I have another one that's Bayside Blue. I could show that, and it's like really clean with white rims and shit. You know what I mean? And I kept the interior on that one very plain. But this one is, my go-to one, and I just wanted it to really pop, so I got that carbon dash with all the gauges and stuff. Oh yeah, and the cool thing about Benny's is you get that steering wheel that's painted. In the sun you can really see it better, but at the night with the light hitting you can see it. But it's a midnight purple painted steering wheel, because you can get painted steering wheels on Benny's, so that's something else to add a little bit of flair to it. But yeah, this car is just sick all the way around. It's probably the coolest Skyline. No one has this. But yeah, let's just, we can drive around for a minute. But yeah, midnight purple, so. Oh shit, I screwed that up. I mean, it's cool having this unselected stuff, but the thing is, in a way, I wish Rockstar would make this for the public. It kind of sucks that these, like the midnight purple paints and stuff, the only way to get them is through programs and trading people cars or making them yourself. I had to pay $15 to get this car made for me. I showed the guy what the midnight purple was, you know what I mean? I sent a picture, and they made it on the program. And I was like, this is what a real midnight purple 3 Skyline looks like. Get as close to that as you can. So this is what the outcome was. But it just sucks that you can't make these cars legit in the custom shop. Because these paints and shit, they should be, Rockstar already has them all made up. It's not like they gotta put time into it. Literally with a button, they could go from probably 75 pearlescents to at least 120. There are so many different hidden pearlescents. It's insanity. In these dark paint jobs and stuff too. They could have their own new paint thing, their paint category. Not two-tone. They could either call it chameleon or something, you know what I mean? The paints in GTA are just whack. They're lacking. And this isn't even a triple color one. There's also triple colors that you can get in the game too that are really bright. This is just a subtle dark color, but there's different modded colors that you can get. I could have got a triple color coat over this, but it would take away from the color. That's why I didn't. The triple color would hide the midnight like chameleon thing, so I just decided not to. It also has neons that were midnight purple, or supposedly, that the person put on that made it. I mean, they are unselected in the shop, so that's pretty cool too. I forgot to mention that. I didn't notice until it was nighttime. They kind of look like the purple ones, but they're not. I don't know, this car as a whole is just an amazing car. And this is my go-to car. I drive it around everywhere, so, you know, that's kind of cool. I like driving it around. And this video, I should have made it more in the daytime, but you can't really control GTA, you know, if it's gonna be dark or what, so I'm not gonna trip about it. But it's still, even in the nighttime, you get to really see the paint, like that, and that's what you want actually too, because you know, it's one thing for a paint to look pretty decent in the sun, but if it looks good in, this one looks amazing in the sun, but I'm just saying, like, it's one thing for the sun to, you know, really make it pop, but if it could look good at nighttime and stuff, going past street lights and stuff too, like, look at that, like the way it pops at nighttime even, that is a real paint job. You want your paint to look good at the day, night, whatever it is, and with the street lights, when it hits on it, you know, it's like it's such a subtle color, and then as soon as the street lights hit it, bam, you got that big flash of the blue from the purple, and it just, yeah. This car is awesome. This is my go-to car. I'm really glad I have it. And like I said, it just sucks that other people can't recreate it. You know, you could, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Rockstar has it one day. But yep, this is your boy signing out. Peace.